So what is up, bosses? It's your boy Boss Fatwod, and welcome to Red Finger. I wondered what that was in the top left then. I guess you can see it now that I'm zoomed into it. Let's zoom out and begin the game, because this is a White Knuckle fan-made game that I am very interested in playing, because I like White Knuckle. It may ridiculously annoy me most of the time, like this game probably is, but let's be annoyed together, shall we? Your application for the position at the scientific complex has been approved. Congratulations, let's go. The application I didn't do anything towards just suddenly appeared out of nowhere, and now I am here. Starting tomorrow, you will begin your work here. Hopefully not, my boss would not be that pleased. Rest assured your work in our facility is completely safe. Please sign below to acknowledge the safety protocols. We cannot provide the details for you to read. There's no need. Additionally, we apologize for any inconvenience caused by the elevator. It seems there are some issues with the buttons. You may need to hold them down to activate the elevator. You may need to climb your way up to your freaking office. Press space to sign the safety protocol. With my thumbprint. Let's go. Ah, interesting. I only have one hand. I'm only allowed one hand in this universe. I believe still this is the only White Knuckle fan-made game, or at least the only acknowledgeable White Knuckle fan-made game. There's a 3 kilogram button. Hold it to move the elevator. I'm left-clicking to do this, right? Very cold and refreshing water. Why does the water look green? There is a rubber goose, not a duck. Let's go. I'm very confused why I left click and move my hand. My hand is on the freaking right. How to switch off the light might come in handy. Are we just staying in the elevator? We're going down. Okay, I imagine my fingers or my hand's going to get tired. I'm probably meant to be looking around at things. Oh yeah, my hand's getting very tired. Hold it under the tap, shall we? There we go. It's fine. Do that a few times. Might do something. What is that down there? Is that a reason why I should turn my freaking light off? Okay, well, we know immediately what the freaking water does. We don't know immediately what the goose is for, probably for moral support. And we don't know immediately why we need to be turning the freaking light off. Are we going to ever know why these things are a thing? Also, I can't jump, crouch. I don't think I can sprint either. It doesn't seem like the whole game's in the elevator. Or maybe we stop off at certain points, but then we always get back into the elevator. Can I? Oh, no, I can't anymore. No worries. Why do I only have one hand? That is really freaking throwing me off. I have to get off here and do climbing. Oh, I have another hand. Right, G1 509472. Let's go. 509472. Correct? Let's go. That ding sound. That's the Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 ding sound, right? Or Chapter 3? Is this soap? Or is that soap? Is the goose soap? Or is that soap? If the goose is soap, then it's soap that freaking makes a sound. I know this is a very short game. It's about what I know about it. Oh. Oh, right. Hello there. Quick! Nothing's here! Right, I've got to be more careful then, because that was freaking close. Like, obviously, I can't go straight from just holding the button down a lot to... or holding this button down a lot, to then holding that button down a lot. And obviously, I couldn't possibly have two hands. I mean, I do have two hands. My other hand is busy holding this clipboard. God forbid I put down this freaking clipboard. Right, we should be fine now. I might just take one quick pit stop and my hand back to not looking like a red finger. Be a good name for a game, that. We have reached our next destination. To push more buttons. Right, M6. Left hand, what is M6? 430912. So we do 430912. We don't clear it. These sections could have done with a little shift to sprint prompt coming up, but you know, 125 meters, doing pretty decent. I probably didn't get anywhere close to that on my first White Knuckle attempt. Right, I'm going to probably stop around here. Yeah. Is it scripted sections, or is it if I just hold down the elevator for too long? It looks like we're just, yeah, pretty much immediately to the third little pit stop already. Rubber goose, not a duck. I don't really... I think I'm thinking too much about the freaking goose. the goose duck, rubber duck goose. Do I regain stamina over time? C9 730165 730165. Let's go. What happens if I get it wrong though? Does the big dinosaur thing eat me? It seems like I do regain stamina over time, but very slowly. Yeah, like still I was not fully recovered. So it is very much so worth running your finger under the freaking tap. I mean, God forbid we use our left hand in the elevator. God forbid we also use a different freaking finger to do any of this. Is that the guy here? Never mind. 3 kilogram button and we're holding it with one freaking finger. No wonder it hurts. Also, why does it not hurt after it's been under a freaking green tap? Oh, hello, sir. How are we doing today? See, in this situation where it is literally death could be upon us at any moment, you think we would use our other freaking hand. Where is our other hand? Okay, we don't have a body. Oh, right. No, that's not counting down. Never mind. 20 years would be nice. Got another 20 years to live. I mean, I'd like a slightly bit more than that. I don't want to die at 44, 43. I can't jump games, so I hope I can get around here. Here we are. The 2 that weren't there isn't... Oh, wait, what? I'm going back to the elevator. I feel like going back to the elevator is something I need to do. Oh, my. Okay, that was horrible. I assumed it was like the thing in White Knuckle, right? When you press the button and it says you have 30 seconds to get back to the lift. So I do that. Let's just immediately get back to the lift, and then maybe I need like a good few seconds for the lift to do whatever the lift's going to do. I can do this, I can do that. Oh. I swear I tried that. I swear I tried to do that, right? Was I just too late? Like, that's the first thing I did. I just about got back to the elevator, and I was like, oh, maybe now the down arrow is going to be an up arrow. See, I am SMRT sometimes, but sometimes I'm too SMRT. So I'm just going fully back up. Is this still chasing me? I don't know why I'm checking. Yes, it is. And it's quite fast. Right then. So I've actually got to be playing the freaking game rather than stopping when I don't need to. Oh my, like how freaking fast it is. It's about the speed of the freaking mass in White Knuckle when you miss the door. Like when the door closes, so it's just you're going to die. Because your finger does last a decent amount of time. I just want to make sure like it is going to last a good amount of time. And if I have to just quickly go out, I don't have to use the thing again. Right, 15 meters. Let me just use it once more. There we go. And then we'll just leave. Yeah, because now I have to walk. And if that stuff's still rising at the freaking pace it's rising, not going to be great. Or what's happening? Congratulations on successfully completing your workday. See you tomorrow. No? Oh no, you've quit. How could this happen? Of course I freaking quit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, game made in 72 hours. I love to see in like how much better games are now. The games that are like made in 3 days. Think like 10-15 years ago, games made in 3 days, like this piece of crap, and that was made in 3 days. That's probably something like, or looks something like, the first initial version of White Knuckle. So if they kept making this game like with White Knuckle, it would have just ended up like White Knuckle, I imagine. Just instead of the weird black mass, it would be this weird green goopy weird mass looking thing that hopefully wouldn't move as fast as that. It would be cool if they kept making this game. So we had like White Knuckle was the climbing game, Red Finger was the descending in an elevator game, and then you just stop off on different floors, basically like this game, but the length of White Knuckle with extra things. But they're probably not going to do that. I imagine this is just going to stay like how it is. But with the ever-growing popularity of White Knuckle, this might turn into a full-length game, and I will definitely be there if it does. But that, ladies and gentlemen, for now ends my video on a very cool White Knuckle fan-made game called Red Finger. As usual, there'll be a link in the description to watch it yourself, but for now, hopefully you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you did, subscribe for our brand new. This is the boy, Boss Fatwod. Thanks for watching, as always, peace.